Hello friends, welcome back to our channel IT India. In this video, we are going to discuss session 3rd for the series AI Practitioner Certificate questions. So, in this video, we will start with our 21st question of this series. Which feature of Amazon Open Search service gives companies the ability to build vector database application? And here are the options. Integration with Amazon S3 for object store, support for geospatial indexing and queries. Option C is scalable index management and nearest neighbor search capability. Option D, ability to perform real-time analysis on streaming data. Take your time to guess the answer. So, correct answer here will be option C, scalable index management and nearest neighbor search capability. The key feature of Amazon Open Search service that enables companies to build vector database application is its KNN functionality, that is K nearest neighbor, specifically provided through the KNN plugin. So, this allows Open Search service to act as a vector database with efficient vector similarity search capabilities. So, option C is correct here. Now, question number 22nd. Which option is a use case for generative AI models? Improving network security by using intrusion detection system. Option B, creating photorealistic images from text descriptions for digital marketing. Option C, enhancing database performance by using optimized indexing. Option D, analyzing financial data to forecast market trends. So, correct answer here will be option B, creating photorealistic images from text descriptions for digital marketing. And this is because generative AI models are designed to create new content, which includes generating images, text, audio, or other type of media based on the input data. And due to this reason, for this use case, option B will be the correct option. Now, question number 23rd. A company want to build a generative AI application by using Amazon Bedrock and need to choose a foundation model. The company want to know how much information can fit into one prompt. Which consideration will inform the company's decision? Option A, temperature. Option B, context window. Option C, batch size. Option D, model size. The correct answer here will be option B, context window, because the context window of a foundation model determines how much information can fit into one prompt. So, it may refer to the maximum number of tokens, words, character or subword that the model can process in a single input prompt, including the input and the output combined. So, the context window determines how much information can fit into one prompt, and the answer due to this reason is option B. Now, question number 24th. A company want to make a chatbot to help customers. The chatbot will solve technical problems without human intervention. The company choose a foundation model for the chatbot. The chatbot need to produce responses that adhere to company tone. Which solution meet these requirements? Here are the options. Set a low limit on the number of tokens the FM can produce. Option B, use batch inferencing to process detailed responses. Option C, experiment and refine the prompt until the FM produces the desired responses. Option D, define a higher number of temperature parameter. Now I am going to reveal the correct answer. The correct answer here will be option C, experiment and refine the prompt until the FM produces the desired output or desired responses. And this is because refining the prompt is the key to aligning the chatbot responses with the company's tone and guidelines. Foundation models respond significantly to how prompts are phrased, making prompt engineering a powerful tool for achieving the desired behavior. So, experimenting and refining the prompt until the FM produces the desired output is the correct answer here. Now question number 25th. A company want to use a large language model on Amazon Bedrock for sentiment analysis. The company want to classify the sentiment of a text passage as positive or negative. Which prompt engineering strategy meet these requirements? Here are the options. Provide examples of text passages with corresponding positive or negative labels in the prompt, followed by new text passages to be classified. Option B. Provide a detailed explanation of sentiment analysis and how LLMs work in the prompt. Option C. Provide new text passages to be classified without any additional context or examples. Option D. Provide the new text passages with few examples of unrelated tasks such as text summarization or question answering. So these options are little longer, so take your time to guess the correct answer. So the correct answer here will be option A. Provide examples of text passages with corresponding positive or negative labels in the prompt, followed by new text passages to be classified. Because by providing examples of text passages along with their corresponding sentiment labels, that is positive or negative, the model can learn from these examples how to classify the sentiment of the new text passages effectively. So option A is correct here. Now moving towards question number 26. A security company is using Amazon Bedrock to run foundation models. The company want to ensure that only authorized users invoke the models. The company need to identify any unauthorized access attempts to set appropriate AWS identity and access management policies and roles for the future iteration of the FMs. Which AWS service should the company use to identify unauthorized users that are trying to access the Amazon Bedrock? And here are the options. AWS Audit Manager, option B AWS CloudTrail, option C Amazon Fraud Detector, option D AWS Trust Advisor. So here correct answer is option B AWS CloudTrail, because it is the most suitable service for identifying unauthorized access attempt to the Amazon Bedrock, as it provides detailed logging and monitoring of API call across all AWS services. So it helps to ensure security and compliance. Now question number 27. A company has developed an ML model for image classification. The company want to deploy the model to production so that a web application can use that model. The company need to implement a solution to host the model and serve prediction without managing any of the underlying infrastructure. Which solution will meet these requirements? And here are the options. Use Amazon SageMaker serverless inference to deploy the model. Use Amazon CloudFront to deploy the model. Use Amazon API Gateway to host the model and serve predictions. Option D. Use AWS Batch to host the model and serve predictions. Try to guess the correct answer here. I am pausing for a moment. So correct answer here will be option A. Use Amazon SageMaker serverless inference to deploy the model. Because SageMaker serverless inference allows you to deploy ML model without managing any underlying infrastructure, which directly meets the company requirement here, as it is mentioned here, without managing any of the underlying infrastructure. So option A is correct here. Now question number 28. An AI company periodically evaluates its systems and processes with the help of independent software vendors. The company need to receive email messages notification when an ISV's compliance report become available. Which AWS service can the company use to meet these requirement? And options are here: AWS Audit Manager, AWS Artifact, AWS Trusted Advisor, and option D AWS Data Exchange. And the correct answer here will be option B AWS Artifact, because it is the central resource for accessing compliance related documents and report such as those provided by independent software vendors. And here that is the requirement of this question, and hence AWS artifact is the correct answer here. User can also subscribe to the notification to receive alert when new compliance reports are available. So this makes it the perfect choice for this question. And now question number 29. A company want to use a large language model to develop a conversational agent. The company need to prevent the LLM from being manipulated with common prompt engineering techniques to perform undesirable actions or expose sensitive information. Which action will reduce these risks? And here are the options. Create a prompt template that teaches the LLM to detect attack patterns. Option B, increase the temperature parameter on invocation request to the LLM. Option C, avoid using LLMs that are not listed in Amazon SageMaker. Option D, decrease the number of input tokens on the invocation of the LLM. So take your time to guess the correct answer here. And the correct answer here will be option A, create a prompt template that teaches the LLM to detect the attack patterns. Because creating a prompt template that teaches the LLM to identify and resist common prompt engineering attacks such as prompt injection or adversarial queries help prevent manipulation. And by explicitly guiding the LLM to ignore requests that deviate from its intended purpose will help you here, because you can mitigate risk like exposing sensitive information or executing undesirable actions by using this method. Now question number 30. A company is using generative AI security scoping metrics to assess security responsibilities for its solution. The company has identified 4 different solution scopes based on the metrics. Which solution scope gives the company the most ownership of the security responsibilities? And here are the options. Using a third party enterprise application that has embedded generative AI features. Option B, building an application by using an existing third party generative AI foundational model. Refining an existing third party generative AI foundation model by fine tuning the model by using data specific to the business. Building and training a generative AI model from scratch by using specific data that a customer owns. So these are the options. Please take your time to guess the correct answer. And the correct answer here will be option D, building and training a generative AI model from scratch by using specific data that a customer owns, because it gives the company the most ownership of the security responsibilities, as they are responsible for all aspects of models development and deployment. So that's all in this video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great learning.